Well, hello everyone, and thank you for coming back to my channel. You have reached Kathleen Shattuck, and you are watching Soul Level Healing and Guidance. Please enjoy this smudge. I have a resin of frankincense and myrrh blend here that I am smudging myself and smudging you with. And I want to wish you all a very happy Lion's Gate 88 energy portal that is happening actually today. I'm recording this on Lion's Gate, but if you have not seen my Lion's Gate video, I suggest you go check that out. I will put a link in the description box so you can do the attunement and activation. Lion's Gate, of course, is a portal that is open from late July up through probably until a week after the 8th of August. So we can really utilize this time in manifestation and also great healing and lots of deep stuff purging right now. So I actually came on today not to do a reading, but to talk to you guys about a couple things. I've had a new angel come to me, and I've also had a dream that I would like to share with you. And let's go ahead and do that now. Bear with me as I take a seat and join you here. So, a few things, okay? One was a very disturbing nightmare that I had just a few days ago. Now, the light has been under attack and has been so for quite a while, but especially, the controllers of this world and those that wish to keep humanity small, keep us from expanding, keep us from, breaking that proverbial glass ceiling. Okay, they do not want us ascending up through and breaking that glass ceiling, right? And escaping their control system. So a lot of light workers are kind of under attack right now. So I want you guys to really make sure that you have your defenses up. There's a lot of stuff coming out with discernment and disclosure, especially UFO disclosure, and there's going to be more. So this is just a taste of what is yet to come. My guides are actually showing me an iceberg right now. Like, just the tip of the iceberg is what you see. And then you've got all that huge chunk of it underneath that it still, remains hidden under the surface. And so over the next, I'm seeing 3 to 4 years in my mind's eye, we're going to be witnessing this, this iceberg being exposed, okay, lifting and being exposed. So we see what's underneath. Okay, we're going to see the wizard behind the curtain, so to speak. Okay. Now, this dream I had was extremely disturbing, and I have a very crude drawing that I drew of that morning to kind of show what was going on. But my boyfriend and I, we like to go on this drive several nights a week. It's kind of our thing we like to do in the evenings. We take this scenic drive, and one of the spots on our drive is actually Manchester State Park. This is a park that is on the water of the Puget Sound, and you can see Seattle right across from it, and then there's a few islands in between that. And so what I'm about to show you is a depiction of what I saw in my dream. Okay, and I'm going to describe to you. This right here is the skyline. This is the city buildings of Seattle. This here is the water. And then this is where I was. This is the Manchester Park. Okay, it's kind of like where the ferry docks are. So what I saw is that I was down here at this beach. Okay, and all of a sudden everybody started screaming as this strange-looking creature's head, and this was colored black, started to rise from the water. It was like a great, like a sea serpent type of thing coming out, okay? And what's very strange is this head, this very odd looking black head that came out, actually, coming to think about it later, looked like the PBS or Public Broadcasting Service head, okay? So I think there's a double message in this. All right, so this comes up out of the water, this gigantic thing, and people start looking and pointing and screaming. They're in awe, they're in wonder. Hundreds of people are starting to gather on the beach in this dream that I'm having, okay? And so my viewpoint is down here. I'm down with the people on the beach. And all of a sudden, this thing that's rising out of the water, this gigantic black head and tentacles, okay, are coming up out of the water. This thing starts shooting off little things out of it, like little worms or snakes start coming out of this creature in the water. And this mass here, this is supposed to be Blake Island, okay? And this is Manchester Beach, this is Seattle, and the rest is water. Okay, I see this entity or this sea serpent creature start shooting out all of these worms. And as these worms come up to the beach, people see this and they start running down to the beach to get closer to what's coming out of this huge creature. Okay, and as they get closer, it's like a worm body. Okay, they look like this. Okay, these worm things look like this, but they've got this kind of head. That's what their face looks like. It's like a skeleton, kind of scary, weird, sunken eye face. I had my boyfriend drew this picture for me to kind of help me describe this dream. But these worm things start coming out, okay? And they reach the people on the beach, and people start going into the water and looking at these things and start laughing as these things, which are colored. So this thing in the center is black. These worm things that shoot off of this larger entity or creature are like a purplish pink veiny color. And they come up to the people who are now trying to meet them in the water, and they start wrapping their tentacles all around the people and start dragging them down to the surface. And it was extremely disturbing. I watched young children get killed in front of me. I watched mothers, families, fathers, grandmas, grandpas all get killed right in front of me as these entities, basically it was like an alien invasion, okay? And so I'm not sure what the guides are trying to tell me in this. I haven't gotten any like channeled information on this dream. They're kind of just want me to figure it out. But I will try to post a picture in the description box of this video of the emergency public broadcasting service. So you guys can maybe see a little bit of a comparison there between the head of this creature and how similar that it looks to their their old emblem for the broadcasting station, okay, like the public access television. So I wanted to bring that up because I think it's kind of a warning. I keep seeing the angelic number 911. I've seen it constantly for the last 4 days. So I think this might have something to do with an emergency alert. It could have something to do with a false flag type of event coming. So I wanted to come on and make a video and kind of warn all of you about what I saw. I have had the gift of precognition since I was a little child. So I feel like this dream is significant in some way. And also we need to discern and learn how to be able to tell when someone is lying to us or when we're in a situation that is potentially harmful. And with that, we're going to come to my next topic of this video. And this is a new archangel that has just introduced herself to me. And her name is Archangel Zoriel. And she has given us and gifted us her symbol, and forgive my crude drawing, but it is an inverted triangle with angel wings. This is the emblem that you are to use when invoking and calling Archangel Zoriel, or Zoriel, okay, however you would like to say it. I don't think she's picky, but Archangel Zoriel is the angel of discernment. Her color is lavender. Her time is 12 a.m. midnight. Her crystal is the banded agate, and her flower is the water lily. She says in a brief message, let me get my glasses on for this. She says, I am known as the angel of transition. Layers and layers of memories are being returned to you now. To navigate the truth from fantasy, use this symbol to illuminate the answer to the question. to the situation. To shield yourself from lies, envision a lavender cloak of discernment coming over you. Interesting. Okay, and there's something else I wrote and I can't make out what it is. That just kind of happens sometimes when I'm channeling. But she says to imagine when you feel like you might be being lied to, or someone's not being honest with you or truthful with you in some way. I want you to imagine that there is a lavender pillar of light beaming down upon you. See, as this light shines down over you, that it's actually turning into a garment. See this light beam come over you and give you a lavender cloak of discernment. Okay, and envision this symbol. It is a upside down triangle with angel wings. This is directly channeled from source. There's no information about Archangel Zoriel online. I cannot find anything about her. So this is just all on me trying to get her out there and her word out. So please get to know Archangel Zoriel, use the symbol, and hopefully she can help you discern what is truth from fiction in your life. So with that, it's a little bit of, mixed emotions there for me. I feel like we're about to have some kind of event. We're about to have some kind of, earthquake, or there could be, there's talk among the conspiracy community, of course, about, some kind of false flag event. And a false flag event would be, a big school shooting, or, buildings imploding, stuff like that, or I don't know, there's going to be something that happens. So we've been warned. I want you guys to make sure that you have lots of canned food, that you've got lots of water, you have medication saved up. Okay, just be smart. I want everybody watching my channel to have about 3 months of supplies. Make sure you've got plenty of water, make sure you've got a camp stove, and you've got alternatives to using electricity, because God only knows what's going to happen from here. I am not here to preach fear, certainly far from it, but the thing is that we are kind of living in somewhat of the end times, as I would call it. And this is probably going to last for, this could be a stage that lasts for the next 50 years. So it could be very shaky, could be very rocky financially, could be literally rocky with earthquakes. We could lose power. Shit could hit the fan. So I want everybody to just be awake, be aware, wear your cloaks of discernment, make sure that you, are sufficiently prepped to, last some kind of catastrophe, or some kind of, who knows what could happen. But I just want you all to be prepared, and I want you all to put your faith in, your higher selves, in your angels, in your guides. Continue to ground and use your tools that you got in your spiritual toolbox to get through these rough times that we are facing, especially as light workers, as healers. It's very, very important now that we take this seriously, that we are doing, like weekly and daily energy cleansings and clearings. And this is to keep us safe, keep our environments, high vibe. Because really, when we are high vibe, nothing can touch us. So make sure that you always remember that. The moment that you let the dark take you down emotionally is the moment that you're coming down off your platform, and that's when they can get to you. So make sure that you're always vibing high. And if you need help with that, if you're struggling to vibe high, that means that you've got some stuff weighing you down, and you probably need to come see me for some chakra balancing and cleansing. So don't hesitate, guys. I am available for all of that. I'll put all my information in the description box. I hope you have a very safe and happy Lion's Gate 8/8 energy portal. And as a suggestion, I would suggest that you burn this kind of incense. This is heme, and it's called the star incense. This connects directly to the Sirius sun, which is our spiritual sun. And that's what this portal is all about. So until my next video, I hope you guys take care, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.